Welcome to the Athena Wellness Podcast, the show that invites you to take a seat around the community fire and listen to stories that inspire. I'm your host, Kathy Robinson, author, coach, and founder of Athena Wellness, a company that's dedicated to supporting you on your journey to live more wholeheartedly. Today's episode is brought to you by the Athena Wellness Academy, your resource for wholehearted living. The Academy's featured offering is an online course called From Type A to Type B, How to Mindfully Descend the Corporate Ladder and Invite What's Next. This course is perfect for you if you're contemplating or navigating a professional transition, and it's available as a self-study or with a small cohort of students facilitated by me, Kathy Robinson. To learn more, I invite you to go to athenawellnessacademy.teachable.com or click on the link in the show notes. Hello and welcome, friends. Thanks so much for joining me for this shortened Wellness Wednesday episode, a little midweek boost to help keep your warrior vibe high. Today I'm joined once again by coach and speaker TK Mitchell. During this discussion, TK shares some advice for those just beginning to contemplate their next phase of life. And now on to the show. I hope you find this conversation insightful. Once again, I'm joined by coach and educator TK Mitchell. Thank you for being with us today, TK. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Kathy.
So I'd love to address the woman who's just beginning to contemplate the next phase of life. What advice might you have for her?
I want these women, my sisters, to know that they must think about their future optimistically, about this new phase in their life, and to view life as a creative enterprise. And to also know they're supposed to share their gifts and talents with others. And I may add as well that I see women who have all of these wonderful gifts and talents. They're ready for a transition. Maybe they're retiring from one position and looking for something else, or aligning their lives with their passions and their purpose. If they have all of these beautiful and creative gifts that they have nurtured throughout the years and they're not sharing them with others, I think it's selfish. And if there's any doubt in their minds that they may feel it's too late or their age may be pose a difficulty for them, that is really this mindset that they have established in their heads. It's not reality, because they are here and they are here for a specific purpose. And let's not keep those beautiful gifts that you have to yourself. You're supposed to share them with others and be willing to explore what's possible for you. I mean, there's no limit. And I recommend that they spend time with themselves, just carving out some time daily, not weekly, not monthly, every day. That's the intention, is to carve out some time for yourself so that you can explore what it is that's next for you. Now, I had mentioned that I love nature, and I'm not sure that everyone does, but we're outside a lot, and we have the seasons changing. We get at least here where I am in the Chicago area, we have the 4 seasons, and there's something for everyone out there. But there's something about out there that for me, and I'd like to pose for you, could be healing and could bring forth something special or some thought that didn't come forth before, that was not there before. So spend some time with yourself, some quiet time, whether that's meditating or taking a yoga class or writing your ideas or talking about your ideas with yourself, listening to beautiful and inspiring music, reading an inspiring piece, something from a journal, something motivating. Tap into those sources. And I believe that if you're open to taking a journey of learning and growing and paying attention to the signs that are strategically placed along our path, then I truly believe that by exploring all of these options, that you'll be guided to what's next. Yeah. But spending time with yourself is a must. It's the big thing to do right now is self-love, self-time.
One quick follow-up, and that is, it seems like it becomes harder to dream bigger as we get older. And I think you hit on part of it. I think part of it is mindset of the I'm too old. But even once we get beyond that, I think it has to do with the roles that we've played. We've been expected to produce. If we were in careers, if we were raising a family, we had a lot of responsibilities that were outside of ourselves. And so do you have any thoughts that you could share on how to dream big? When I look at what you've done in a relatively short period of time, of not really knowing what that first step was going to be to what you're doing now, I mean, it's a huge leap.
Yes.
Was it mindset? Was it belief? What was it that allowed you to make such a big leap?
I compare it kind of like I write for this community called 60 and Me. And the one article that got a lot of positive response was live your life like a trapeze artist. And I would say that unfortunately, we have allowed society to help create these mindsets. I mean, we can't help it. We live in society, right? But because society really doesn't have any expectations about particular age groups, you to get into your 60s and 70s and 80s, well, whatever you do is okay. No, we have to decide. We are ultimately the ones to decide what it is that we want to do, what it is that we're able to do, what it is that we're willing to do. So it's almost like I said, that trapeze artist, they're just kind of letting go of all of these preconceived notions about what you think it should be. And once you let go, there will be this void, and that void is precious. I have to say that void is not only precious, it will be spiritual. It's a commitment. And it's sacred because there's that time that nothing is going on. Nothing is happening right before you catch on to that next bar. When you catch on to that next bar, there's this exhilaration that, okay, I'm kind of in the flow now until you get ready for the next. But yes, I kind of equate that to living our life like a trapeze artist, and what it really means is being willing to take the risks, knowing for sure that goes along with mindset. We can't get away from that. But just being steadfast and committed to what it is that you're supposed to do. You're being led and guided by spirit, and not to let anything stop you.
Well, I am looking forward to living a rocking second phase of my life with you, my friend. It was such a pleasure. We'll link up all of your information in the show notes. And TK, I cannot thank you enough for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I know there are many ways you can spend your time. Thank you for choosing to spend it with me. Until our paths cross again, be kind to yourself and show your warrior spirit some love. If you know anyone who could benefit from today's episode, please pass it on. And many thanks for supporting the show by subscribing and leaving a review. It means a lot, and it helps others find their way to our circle. If you'd like to access the show notes, have a question you'd like addressed on a future episode, or would like a transcript of this episode, visit www.athenawellness.com/podcast. Until next time, be well.